and as an entertainer, he knows the importance of being properly prepared before every performance.
That's also something the dancers on Strictly know all too well. And on the eve of their quarter-finals, we're taking a look at a pre-show ritual that's just as important as the dancing and the costumes. Strictly wouldn't be complete without the obligatory spray tan. And recent contestants like John Waite and Tom Fletcher, before he left the show, have been posting their fake tans on social media. Until 2016, Sally Fern was one of the tanners working on the Strictly Stars.
So when I tanned the celebrities and the dancers on Strictly, it was an amazing experience. They were all having little competitions between each other who could have the best tan. Robbie Savage was a big fan, and then Harry Jerd, they loved it, and actually we had a laugh and a joke, and they just felt like super confident.
It's not just the Strictly dancers who are bronzing up their bodies. Dance troupes across the country often have a spray tan before a big performance.
It's something that's quite normalised now. A lot of performers would expect to get a tan before any performance.
Yeah, it looks better under the stage lights as well.
Part of the ritual of getting ready.
Yeah, it's that real confidence boost.
So, out on the streets, what do people make of fake tans?
I'm not a fan. I've never had a spray tan myself.
I can see why people find it attractive.
No, I don't think they ever look that natural. I think that you end up just looking really orangey. They always look cracking, they always look good, yeah.
If it feels good, do it.
A spray tan costs around £25 to £35. They take 5 minutes and they last for about 1 week. There's a neat scientific process behind it.
It's quite like an apple. If you take a bite of an apple and leave it on the side for a few hours, it turns brown. And spray tan, it's a similar process. Sugar in the tan solution reacts with the amino acids on your skin and oxygen in the air, and that causes a browning effect.
Nicky came up with a nifty solution to taking her spray tan business on the road.
Well, it started around 17 years ago. So I bought a tanning kit. The advice was a towel on the floor, and I thought, oh, I can't do that, it's going to go everywhere. So I had an old nurse's screen, wrapped that in plastic, but it was so cumbersome to get it in and out of the car. My children were playing with a pop-up tent, and I suddenly thought, oh my gosh, there's a solution. And from there, we came up with this pop-up tanning cubicle.
Hattie, Ness and Lily are spray tan regulars.
I have a 2-year-old, so I don't always have time to put makeup on day to day. It kind of acts as a foundation.
So I competed as a bodybuilder for 5 years, and obviously having a tan is a big part of it. It sort of shows your definition a little bit more, gives you a bit of more of an airbrush skin.
I like to spray tan once a month. It gives me a lot more confidence, you know, if I'm meeting people, like doing networking. It definitely makes a difference. As soon as I've got it on, I feel like a different person.
And Ness has even got her own DIY setup.
My partner's a builder, so a big 6-foot burly guy, and I actually taught him how to do my tan properly. He says it's just like spraying a fence, so it's brilliant.
There's no doubt spray tans bring a bit of glitz and glamour to the Strictly dance floor. And for some people, they're a way to have a little bit of summer, even in winter.
Now, I know you've had a spray tan in the past and it hasn't gone that well. Is it OK if we show the picture?
Well, you're going to anyway, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah. So here it is.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Well, it was our last Boys on tour. This is back in 2019, and Keith and I were in the hotel, and it was January, so we weren't feeling it.
Okay.
And we thought, Keith says, let's go and get a spray tan. The two of us, this didn't work for me at all.
But it brings out the colour in your eyes, though.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Thanks. Excellent. Thanks a lot. Never again.